Hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin live stream. Hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday. Hello Extended Axis, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I will become better going to do my live stream. Okay, let's do the squats. It should be like forbidden, man. I will ban people who redeem squats before the stream starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ten pre-music. We were getting 20 pulls for the anniversary. Starting from today. There is a daily login that starts tomorrow, I think? Oh no, on October 1st there is a daily login that will give 10 pulls. And we're getting 10 from mail starting from today. There's a free character. And then there is this. Okay, let's do another 5 squats. Hello, Edited Gamer. Oh yeah, we should start the Gamba first actually. Yeah, I am doing quickly bosses today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's start with some in-game activities. I will actually go and grab the artifact spots first over in Natlan. I've been in dire need of some more EXP recently. Had too much the energy, now you only have 800 points, nice. Ideally I should hope that the same person wins every single time, every Gamba. Because then only one person will be able to redeem squats and the like. If the points are evenly spread across all watchers, then everybody can redeem squats, because they're not that expensive. Okay. 2 more here. I mean, the believe with 1 point only works if nobody else believes. The moment we've got more voters, you are gonna like win nothing even if you win. I mean, on my channel, you can actually win something with 1 point sometimes, because there are Gambas where nobody votes. Like one person will vote for one of the options, maybe they put some more points, if they're feeling generous, and then that's the Gamba, right? And you can put 1 point in the other option, and bam, easy money. Hello, Sayonara. Go here now. One point Gamba mentioned. This Gamba is not 1 pointable. We've already got 60k points spread across both sides. Wait, this way. I'm missing. There should be 3 here. This one. Loading day is very late, because we were farming Stygian with all my resin. The week the Stygian is available, I mean on the first week, when Stygian becomes available, you have to do your bosses early, Monday, Tuesday, before Stygian comes out. And the week after, you do it late. Where am I going here? After it's over on like Thursday or Friday or something. The cat is making weird noises. It's kinda cute, but overall I'm not the biggest fan of pets in Genshin. I'll probably get rid of him afterwards. But for now, for the anniversary spirit, we will have the cat. Oh! Also, remember to buy stuff from the monthly shop. The month is almost over somehow, I have no idea how. It has just begun, so it cannot be over yet. But yeah, next week, October starts already. So remember to buy your pools if you still haven't. And maybe some like other mats. Maybe you have enough money to buy more. Come on. Nice. Okay, it was actually fairly smooth. You've aged by a month. You've aged by 5 years since Genshin came out. You've been playing this game for 5 years. Or I mean, I'm not sure exactly when you started, but probably close to that now. Most people here probably started fairly early. 4.5 for you. I'm sad I didn't start day one, because it's always like I've played every single day, but I started like 2 weeks late. I haven't missed out on anything relevant. I have done the very first event, the Elemental Crucible thingy. Wait, where am I going now? Over there. Only the OGs remember the Elemental Crucible co-op event, where the only rewards were EXP books at like a better rate than ley lines. Okay. So we're done with this, we can do our dailies now. What are the dailies? Because the Elemental Crucible thingy was essentially just a glorified EXP book ley line. But you had to co-op. And what was it? You had to defeat enemies, then like collect some drops from them, and then you would bring those drops back to the Crucible. Yeah, in 1.0 and 1.1, you had to spend resin for all events, pretty much. Or at least the major ones. But the rewards were scaled up too much, so like, you know... Nowadays, you can do an event and then farm books, a book ley line. Back in the day, you would just do the event and you would get like the extra rewards proportional to how much resin you had to spend. It's essentially the same thing. Just like, you didn't have to play as much. Because now you have to do the event and spend your resin. Before it was like the same activity. But you have more freedom on how you want to spend your resin. So it was fine in 1.0, because we still needed everything. We still needed everybody needed Mora and books and everything. Nowadays, people who have played for a longer time don't really need those things. At least if you like are paying for the BP. I usually just farm artifacts. So events that would force me to spend resin to get Mora and books would kinda suck. You should spend a tenful on the Lam banner. I'm holding everything for Flins, and also I know. Because even if I wanted to do some like cheeky 10 pull, see what we get. I would be not only like... I don't even want anything on the banners right now, but like... Never mind that, I would be losing out on potential Ainocons. If you lose your previous 50-50, do you have a guarantee now? Yes. That's how 50-50s work. Wait, I have the wrong team. Welp. Change to the Nubilet one. Nefer's keeper? Who? We haven't even talked about Nefer at all. Nobody mentioned Nefer. And suddenly you jump out with a line in Nefer's keeper. Oh my god, it's got destroyed. Oh wait, there's more. My game is slightly lagging. Will friends be able to clear crab? No. You can clear crab with 4 stars only though. You were pre-attacking. Ideally you want Llama or Nahida. If you have Llama it's giga free. If you have Nahida it's pretty easy. If you don't have either it will be hard but doable with only 4 stars. Like, free to play. What team are you using? Actually, you need Bloom, and Prince doesn't bloom. Wait, do you have Milo? You really should not be having a hard time, unless you don't have Nahida? Do you have like Nilo and your Dendro characters are only Colin and Dendro MC? Like, what team are you using? Like, what are the 4 characters? I mean, a level 70 Nilo with 45k HP is pretty bad, but... Her stats don't really matter all that, they kinda do matter a bit. That means she also doesn't have... Oh no, talent levels don't matter, it's all in the passives. You have Nahida as well. You really should not be having as much trouble then. Level up your Nilo. Okay, let's... Haydam and Nubilet will be worse. You want to focus as much as possible on blooms. It's gonna be better. Because that team does almost only bloom damage. Okay, oh. You got Inef and Dino? Oh my god, she's so cute. My god, I'm loving this so much. If I'm not mistaken, have you already eaten snacks today, I know?
お菓子摂取量計算モジュールを搭載してるの。お腹いっぱい食べてから来てよかったぜ。腹ペコだったら誘惑に負けてたぞ。
Instead of snacks, I'm more interested in why Nefa's going to turn into a cat.
愛の聞いたんだ。意地悪な子がイネファはいつも同じ服を着ててつまんないって言ってるの。イネファはかっこいいし面白いもん。あいつらは見る目がないんだよ。でも考えてみたら確かにイネファを組み立てた時この外見でいいか聞いてなかったなって。だからイネファを新しい見た目にしようと思ったのか。たまには見た目を変えるのも悪くないでしょ。でもイネファの意見を尊重するよ。アイノは理解のある保護者だからね。
アイノが作ってくれたこのボディは完璧で便利です。私は全く気にしていません。嫌な話を聞いた場合も記憶を削除したり聴覚システムを停止したりできますから、アイノが先ほどしていた話は私にとって全く問題ではありません。
じゃあアイノがクルムかけを食べたいって騒いでる時もその聴覚システムをオフにしてるのか。
いいえ、アイノの言葉は全て聞いていますし、
Oh man,
記憶
so
にも
precious.
残しています。アイノは大事な家族ですから、あなたたちの言葉も同じです。お二人は大事な友達ですから。これまでの記憶によると、パイモンさんとアイノが話していた内容のほとんどは、お菓子が食べたい、こっそり何か食べに出かけようといった内容です。最新の記録は夜中ですね。お二人とも食事の摂取量を少し抑えた方がよろしいかと。
そこまで細かく覚えなくても。
Hello, David.
そして旅人さんの発言は依頼に関するもの、仲間への気遣いや手助けに関するもの、さまざまな危機の対応に関するものなど様々です。旅人さん、少々お休みになられてはいかがでしょうか。
Once the work's done, I will rest.
じゃあ今が休む時間ね。よし決めた。イネファに素敵な猫ちゃんなりきりセットを作ってあげる。パイモン手伝って。そうだ、
Enough I cut girl skin one.
ついでにパイモンの分も作ってあげようっと。
Great idea.
オイラの代わりに答えるなよ。でもまあ可愛いなら別にもらってやらないわけじゃないけど。ひひ。じゃあ決まりね。イネファ、クルムかけを作って。出来上がる頃にはイネファの猫ちゃんなりきりセットもできてると思うから。さてと、レンチはここでペンチはここで。
Oh, that's when we get the bolt.
なんでクルムかけボルトがここにあるんだろう。はい、あげる。暇な時に作った小物だよ。記念に取っといて。ちゃんとした用途があったはずなんだけど、忘れちゃった。思い出したら教えるね。今一番大事なのはイネファとパイモンに可愛い猫ちゃんなりきりセットを作ってあげること。
Oh, two enough us.
何色にしよう。まあいっか、まずはデザインを決めないと。
ご安心ください。アイノは手先が器用ですから、きっと可愛い衣装が出来上がりますよ。
You created diaries today. Congrats. Nice, very nice. Okay, so now that I have all the bolts, we can upgrade Aino's ducky. So now the duck is like this. Right, this is the duck. Oh, here we go. It's round and it's got screws for eyes. And now we can go over to the ducky
それ
and permanently upgrade Aino's duck. I have to use it as well.
よし改造完了。自分へのご褒美にお菓子を食べよ
Oh, now it's got a heart and it's more pink. Level up. Nice. Lovely. So how are my anecdotes looking? When am I getting Primo Gems? Apparently... Oh no, only 2 Ainos here. One of the Aino commissions, the Rescue Deer one, or this one a better choice. So the way this one works, this anecdote, is that if you have Lauma in your team, you get like a special version of the anecdote, and if you don't have Lauma, you instead have to get this anecdote 5 times to progress. And if you have Lauma, you just do it once, the special Lauma version, and then you progress to the next one. And if you get the special Lauma version, it counts as 5 anecdotes instead of 1, because normally somebody would have to do it 5 times and get 5 anecdotes this way. Okay, so for the resin, should I get like the Flynn's books or something? Wait, does Genshin have a pre-farming feature? Like Star Rail does? I haven't really used this thing in Genshin because it's kinda more annoying to use. Oh shoot, wait! I condensed too much resin, this is not enough for the bosses. I mean, 20 resin, that's 160 minutes. So I will get enough resin during the stream. I guess the Gamba will just hang until the end of the stream until I get enough resin, right? Because it's 20 times 8. Yeah, 160. And then that's 2.6 hours. Not again. I felt I shouldn't have condensed, but I didn't. I forgot why I shouldn't have condensed. I've got so many crystal cores now, by the way. Condensing overall is like... I should condense less. Unless I'm gonna like overcap the same day or something, because you can just spend 40 resin at a time. Man, the kitty. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the character guide thingy. Yeah, you cannot do an unreleased character. Why is Skirk here? I guess she came out before Inefa. Kokomi? Oh, I think Kokomi is here because I changed her artifact set? Interesting. Because I gave Kokomi my Raiden Bloom artifacts. So I can't really tell how many Flynn's books I will need, but you always need a lot of books. I should be able to just spend my resin on them without worry. If I can... Oh yeah, it's Sunday. No. Yeah, on Sunday you can farm every book. Yes. I've got 21 gold books in total. You kinda only need to level up Flynn's burst. But I'm gonna level up his skill as well, because every bit of damage can help. Leveling up his skill is kinda like leveling up Inefa's burst. Not really all that relevant. But is it like totally useless? Did I say hello to the hero? Oops. I need to see how Aino's Ducky looks. Okay, don't use the resin. This time let's use Aino's burst. With my upgraded duck.
絶縁勝利バシャバシャ水弾だ
Yep, it's a duck. It's such a pointless feature. Why do I need to find like a couple chests, complete like 3 world quests, complete 15 anecdotes, and level up Aino enough to friendship 6 to make the duck have a heart on the chest? Like what? I mean, I would have done these things anyways, so it's fine, but it's so much work for so little reward. Like at that point, just don't bother.
見て虹だよガチャガチャ
Okay.
防衛モード
Wait, I'm actually slower now that I didn't burst the final. Somehow. Not sure how that is possible. I know shouldn't be doing anything when I burst with her in this team. How good would I say I am in chess? I understand the rules and some like techniques, but I don't really have any openings memorized. So I would easily win versus somebody who hasn't really played chess much in their life, but I would lose to somebody who actually put in time to like learn all the theory. Do the horsey.
塵となってください
Okay, so we've also got a bunch of like birthday thingies. There's a special event. I guess let's go here, yeah. Because this will have an exclamation mark. So this should be the anniversary thingy. Anniversary recap. Cool music. A bit loud though. Let's make it quieter. Like 15% volume. Please agree. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the... Our tale of adventure began 5 years ago when the door to another world was opened, from the gentle winds of Mondstadt to the sacred flame of Natlan. It is you who has given this world its warmth and soul every step of the way. Does it depend on when you actually started playing? Oh, traveler brought by the stars, we thank you for planting the seeds of our story here. The wind has borne witness to its birth, and now it gently carries you forward, ever by your side as you help it grow and evolve. So come, let us turn the pages of this storybook together. Each page marks a chapter in your journey with Genshin Impact. Beyond the turning leaves lie countless adventures, waiting for you at the very edge of the stars and the abyss. Hey, remember this day? This was the day the door at the end of that path first thundered open before you. What are these? Gion Nation can win into the... Are these actual comments? What are these? Oh, complete a mission, like any comment. Gion Nation can win in 2026. The day the traveler brought by the stars awakened and our journey through Teyvat officially began. Psst, by the way, mind telling me which scene from the main story trailer Travail made you sit up and say, yes, this is it? I think I watched Travail after I started playing Genshin. But the dance leaf at the end is best. we don't have a density mode. Whatever, let's go next now. On the 6th of October 2020, you cross paths with Paimon for the very first time. As the sun and moon kept turning, your steps press on without pause. It has been 1,815 days since the two of you met. Together you have shared 1,815 days on adventure. Every single day, haven't missed one. Sometimes you embark on multiple adventures in a single day. So far, you've 1,313 days. No, 1,313 times you've departed with the rising sun, ready for this adventure. 2,956 times you have set out in the golden glow of midday, your spirit blazing beneath the endless sky. 3,075 times you've ventured forth in the hush of night, carried by the silver moonlight. So it's usually in the morning, because that's when I log in to do my dailies. The middays are when I either like sleep in on a weekend, or if I forget to do my dailies earlier in the day. And then evening? Or like night? This might be when like I wake up early for a patch. I'm not sure exactly when the night. Also, we probably have to write a comment. I love Genshin. Let's just send this, bum. Yeah, got my thingies. On the 6th of October 2020, somewhere in Tevat, you stumbled upon your very first hidden achievement. Across the passing days and your tireless journey, you have earned 1,591 achievements so far. Already you have outpaced 99% of fellow travelers everywhere. I'm only missing... 17. And most of these are like the new ones. Older achievements, I'm only missing Bounty of the Earth and Legendary High Roller. So TCG and Waste Your Resin. And these are either these are impossible because they are for theater, the mode of theater that hasn't come out yet, or Selenic Chronicles, which are also impossible for now. And then the co-op ones are here. One actual achievement for something to do in Not Cry, and then yeah, the two old ones. On the 6th of October 2020, once again, the first brilliant ray of golden light broke the sky, heralding Mona as your very first 5-star companion on this adventure. So far, 104 companions have joined your party, journeying with you. Ad Astra Abyss. And this was a 1 PT Mona. My very first pull on the character banner was Mona. I wasn't even excited, because I thought this is like scripted to happen. Because it was so unlikely, 0.6% to actually get the first pull 5-star, but I thought they always give you the 5-star to like bait you in. And then Max trusts everybody. On the 7th of October, next day, because I started playing on the evening, so I haven't had that much time. On my first day, you are bestowed the title of Honorary Knight. Your pledge now rides the wind and engraved upon the halls of time. On the 7th of October, you spread your wing glider for the first time and soared with the breeze. So far, you've soared past 51 stages of the 7 and 608 teleport waypoints. Carried on the breeze are whispers of your 37,674 visits to these places. Wow. Of all the places you've been, your steps have returned most often to the teleport waypoint / statue of Mondstadt. Might it be where your heart is most tethered? Interesting. Catherine, on the 7th of October, Catherine greeted you for the first time with those unforgettable words, Ad Astra. Thank you. From then on, the wheel of destiny spun ever onward. The 108,720 primo gems you have earned from your daily commissions now shine as badges of time well spent. US warriors' footsteps have left the greatest trace. Case of Shields stands as the commission you've grown most familiar with. Interesting. I have done a lot of commissions. That's a lot of primo gems. Wait, how many pulls is that? 108 720 divided by 160. 680 pulls from daily commissions alone. Not that much actually, considering it's 5 years. On the 8th of October, you stepped into another Traveler's World for the very first time and began the first chapter of your co-op adventures. To date, you have adventured alongside 1237 fellow travelers in co-op mode. In other Traveler's Worlds, you've gathered 906 materials. Yeah, I'm not much of a co-op player. On the 8th marks the day you first set foot in the Spiral Abyss. Since then, you have faced its trials time and time again, a true test for all who dare to enter and a path for you to grow ever stronger. So we've played 864 Abyssal Stars in the Mirages. There were some abysses where I didn't max star. Some of the early ones, and then one time in Sumeru. Through these many challenges, your most steadfast allies have been Fischl, Bennett, and Venti. So, who dealt the most damage and who stood by you as the strongest support? Do you remember how? On the 8th of November 2020, Matrix became your very first friend. Through countless journeys since, the friend who has walked by your side most often is Sayonara, coming in to juice my statue. Who is Matrix? I don't know who Matrix is. Legit no idea. Do I still have them on my friends list even? No. Unless they changed their name or something? Who is this? I do not know. On the 11th of November, this was patch 1.1, a fierce cry rang out, Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits. And so began your first adventure in Liyue. Wait, but this quest was available in 1.0, no? This is kind of... On the 9th of October, you reached the summit at Qingyun Peak. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense, because it's earlier. Did they swap the... I don't know. The mountains breathe with life. Wait, the music started playing here. Oh, I need to mute Genshin. The mountains breathe life, their secrets veiled in mist. Perhaps you've caught a glimpse of the Adepti hidden among the drifting clouds. 192 times you've fallen from above, with the mountains as your silent witness. The peaks have also witnessed your companion Zhongli's frequent stumbles. He dies the most often because of the crystal farming. On the 23rd of December, it was as if Fortune herself wrapped you in her golden light. You set the record by opening 286 chests in a single day. Oh yeah, this was patch 1.2, and instead of helping my family prepare for Christmas, I was just farming chests in Dragonspine. That was the day, man. The Lantern Rite is here! Happy New Year! Ever noticed that since then you've been able to celebrate the Lantern Rite with your friends in Tevat every year? And guess what? There are still 13 million travelers who have the Xiao Lantern they once made themselves, quietly tucked away in their backpacks. Go on, let it fly again! Let it join 1,000 lanterns in weaving the galaxy of the night. Hello, Wilson. On the 19th of March 2021, you played your first melody in Tevat. The music flowed from your fingertips, carried on the breeze for all to hear. So far you've promoted 801 pieces from the repertoire of myriad melodies, placing you ahead of 99% of Tevat's musicians. Out of these, 106 performances earned the Canorus rating. We are still missing 3. Couldn't get all of them in time for the data collection. Although this probably counts from like the previous patch. I feel like this part doesn't count, I would assume. Even still, I'm missing 1 from the old songs. On the 28th of April 2021, Madame Ping entrusted you with the Serenity Pot, your very own pocket of peace and quiet. Since then, the scroll of your private realm has slowly unfurled. To lend charm to this place, you've gathered 24,277 pieces of wood. You have crafted 7,311 pieces of furnishings. You welcomed 328 visitors to this place. And your most frequent guest is Pape. The truest warmth on any journey comes from companionship. So far you've welcomed 95 traveling companions to rest and recharge in your little oasis of tranquility. On the 8th of August 2021, beneath the sacred sakura tree, where petals fall with the breeze and the blossoms fade with the passing day, you drew your very first great fortune slip. On the 1st of September 2021, you braved the lightning's glow and swung your blade to tear the cage open. True eternity is not standing still, it is the courage to move forward and to protect all life through the storms of change. Genshin Impact's first anniversary is almost here, I mean it already is here. That day countless brilliant fun creations form the galaxy of blessings. Okay, there's like nothing interesting here actually. And it's just like, yeah, Genshin got many rewards, nice. Genshin has had cool songs as well, nice. Come on, give me data. Oh, here we go. If you had to name the most essential daily item in Genshin, the answer would be clear as day, Mora. As one of the guild's top adventurers, you have already earned a total of 642,691,657 Mora so far. The 2nd of August 2022 was the day you spent a whopping 7.3 million Mora in a single day. So far you have burned through 617 million Mora. Paimon feels broke just thinking about it. Those are big numbers. That's what you get when you buy the BP every patch. I never farm Mora. On the 24th of August 2022, you whizzed through the air for the first time propelled by the power of a 4-leaf sigil. In your ear, the breeze carries the Arnara's song. Books are stepping stones towards greater wisdom, and to date you have already gathered 239 of them. But since the 2nd of November 2022, that name can no longer be found in any of these texts. Wait, Greater Lodruga Devata? Who is that? Hey friend, I heard you began your TCG journey on the 7th of December 2022. How about we dive into a thrilling round of Genshin Invocation right now? So far you've completed 162 electrifying games that have turned many ahead, that's not many. You have obtained 23 special cards each portraying a trusted companion. To date you have dueled fellow players 7 times, testing both your wits and your cards in battle. You have played more matches than 90% of all TCG players. You have secured 5 wins in total for a win rate of 0%? Something is wrong here. That doesn't check out. I can't have a win rate of 0 if I won 5 games. I think I actually never lost when it comes to like the PvP matches. And that's why the win rate is invalid because it's 5 divided by 0 or something? I don't even know, man. No, how do they... Something is wrong here. And I have lost. I haven't like only won. So it's weird. On the 16th of August 2023, the blessing of the transoceanic source water revealed itself, allowing you to move freely across Fontaine's great terrestrial lake. Of your companions, Venti has fallen the most, and yet they remain steadfast, traveling on with you without hesitation. On the 8th of November 2023, the final judgment was passed, bringing an opera of unbearable loneliness and sorrow to its close. 182,376, and the verdict came down. The Hydro Archon guilty to be punished via death sentence. Genshin concert, cool. Strange marvels often follow the Hexen Circle, just like that hidden chamber in the library. On the 1st of July 2024, you made your debut in that endless adventure drama unfolding somewhere between reality and fantasy. So far you have completed 136 acts in the Imaginarium Theater. Your supporting companions have come to the aid of others 65 times. The companions who have joined you most often in your performance are Bennett, Kokomi, and Dihya. They guard your back and stand as your greatest partners at your side. Interesting. I mean, Kokomi is just like a solid Hydro pick, but like... I mean, it must be like a tie between a bunch of characters. Because like, Nuvillet was also out, right? When Theater was out. So like, Nuvillet is available. Like, I pick Nuvillet every single time Hydro is available. On the 28th of August 2024, The day you first set foot in Atlanta, the Petlisaurus entrusted the young Krtek to your care. From that moment on, you gain the power to indwell Natlan Saurians. So far you have invoked Saurian dwellings 449 times. Of them all, Yamkasaurus is the Saurian you have indwelled most. Guess you really enjoy swinging and leaping through the air. On the 1st of January 2025, bearing the ancient name Tumaini, you helped Natlan bring an end to its bitter war at long last. Our forebears carved miracles into Obsidian Rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. Even though you dropped Genshin for a while, you're still filling up with this recap. Yeah, man. It's been such a journey. I love Genshin so much. Wondering what your friends are getting up to? You will find the answer in Traveler's Tales. On the 12th of February 2025, you cross paths with Sengonomiya Kokomi during your journey. Since then, the wind has carried news of your friends to you 101 times. Of them all, the one you've run into the most is Shikanoin Hazel. So this is like first anecdote. There's actually art of Kokomi here, that's kinda nice. Do they have unique art for every character with a hangout? Or like not hangout, anecdote? In the Abyss's battle on the 16th of June 2025, Mavuika dealt an incredible almost 4 million damage, a new record that still stands today. Oh, my highest hit, that's kinda cool. Mavuika vaped bears, melted bears, of course. In the Abyss, funnily enough, there must have been like a 75% pyro damage bonus. Genshin Global Forwards, I don't really care about that. You last obtained an artifact on the 23rd of September 2025. Tap to claim and the screen lights up. Whoa, a Blaze of Golden Brilliance. Travel, this is what your artifact bounty looks like right now. 5-star rarities, 21,005. Maxed out relics, 748. But like, this is how many artifacts I got in total ever? That seems kinda low. Or maybe not. Maybe it's high. On 23rd of September 2025 marks the day Oprychniki Thunderblitz Gvardia fell as your latest defeat. So far, you've defeated a total of 197,520 opponents in the open world. Worst of them all, your longtime opponent Hilichur Fighter has been felled almost 10,000 times by your hand. In the past year, your most steadfast allies have been Chaska, Xianyun, and Inefa. Surely their prowess on the battlefield is beyond question. How is Inefa here? Chaska and Xianyun, sure, I use them in the overall team at all times, but Inefa? She just came out. What? I mean, I'm glad to see Inefa here. I really like Inefa. It just seems kinda out of place. Exploring Summer was one of the best times of your life. Yeah, Genshin can be so nice. Wait, sneak peek into Virgin Luna too? The very game mode our tireless tech attacks have been crafting. Oh yeah, this is just Miliastra Wonderland. $642 million Mora, 287 animals captured, co-op mode. There's definitely something better than co-op mode I can pick here. I'm not much of a co-op player. On this. Fischl is my most frequently played character in Abyss, that's cool. And on music scores, furnishings, Mavuika Burst. Wanderer is my best chest opener? Or is it just like Wanderer is the name of the achievement? 92,000 items. 5,000 dishes. Definitely gotta pick the 1800 days played. Why do I have Night Owl log in 3,000 times in the evening when I have logged in like way more in the morning? Wait, how does this even work? 3,000 times in the evening, but less than 2,000 days? I mean, I know I can log in multiple times, but like that many? And then I had the like morning ones as well. I don't log in more than once per day on average, do I? I mean, it has to be more than once per day on average, because I always log in at least once. Okay, instead of this, let's get the Abyss Stars. Download image. Oh my god, download all. Nice. Lovely. And share to get Primo Gems most likely. Oh, just Mora. Okay. Have I gotten all the rewards? How can I tell whether I got all the rewards or not? There should be like a reward thingy. I guess I can't really tell. Because I got Primo Gems for liking a comment. That was pretty random, you could like miss that. Well, whatever. Let's hope we got everything. Okay, gotta reset my volumes. Volume levels. To normal. But yeah, my most memorable patch was probably 1.2. When I just explored all of Dragonspine in kinda one day. Started just playing since morning. It was back before I started streaming. Code Redemption I posted in the Discord server. It's like Genshin High 5 something. And then Journey Event Rewards. Wait, where was the 150 from? Oh, Web Event Rewards, nice. So the Web Event gives you 180 Primo Gems. Not bad. Oh, here you can see 150, 30. Sanctifying action when you share a journal entry. I haven't gotten that, right? The journal entry? Yeah, I haven't gotten the sanctifying actions. Wait, we need to go there again. How do you get the sanctifying actions? I need to share an individual record thingy? Oh, here you can see the rewards. Oh yeah, publish a page in my journal. Those are the event rules. My journal. Oh yeah, I need to click here. Oh, I can pick any image? What? Oh my god, what do I pick? I know. Anything that I have that is Genshin related on my PC. Wait, what? Oh, that's a journal. Journal. Nice. Okay. I just wanted the actions, man. I need artifact XP quite badly. Okay, we're done with that. I guess let's do the 2 weekly bosses. Maybe we just get the billet on one of the first 2. And then I don't need to worry about having the Gamba up for the entire day. We're just gonna get the 2 nights. Easy peasy. And crown my Shenhe burst. Surely this is something that will work out. I have 0 knights. incredible luck.
低音歌え僕の名のもとにスイーアツケン目も舌も満足させてあげるはっよっ力よふっふっやっぱり君はっ一緒じゃないけどはっ
Nice.
いいでしょ
Oh, come on, king.
ふっせや
One cycle. Or like one rotation. This was also one of the best patches. The paralogism quest is my favorite quest in the game.
ハリスさんじゃないみたい
Cosmos also amazing. Cosmos and Dragonspine are my two favorite expansions.
ここからはわしが相手だ。
Dragonspine mostly because it just like came so early. It was the first like map expansion in Genshin.
逆に見れば
Cosmic was just
真実が
great.
見えてくる。
Shiny Veil was also amazing. But Cosmos had like all this lore.
大丈夫かい？
This? This in Mondstadt. We need to do the Paralogism Archon quest, the best quest in the game.
準備は良いね。
And the location of the fight is the Immersion Room Theater. And here we are like shrunk down. This is above us, or I guess now we are in like a different domain, but we are on a... Actually, I mean, when you redo this fight, you go to a floating island in Mondstadt, but when you do it originally, it's in the Immersion Room Theater. It's a chessboard. And then you get shrunk and fight on the chessboard in the room.
データをなく賑やかに行きましょう神のご加護世界を熱狂の渦に
Oh, I'm not gonna have
無に
the
帰
bird.
す力をはっやっふっふっせいふっやっふっ食前僕をたたえよスイーアツケン光り輝くがいいセピロス再びスポットライトを浴びましょう羽ばたけメッツ
What is the queen? Man, she got the damage rest to rest the king. Ah, man, I couldn't rotate correctly.
面白くなってきた神のご加護を世界の熱狂の渦にはっこの手
Yeah, when one decides to rest the other, they get like giga damage res, which is kinda sucks, man. It's very unsatisfying when that happens. Okay, let's get the billet and be done with the Gamba. We got one night. That's the real W. No billet though. The Gamba might have to last for 3 hours. But yeah, here. Right, the chessboard is here right now. On the island above Falcon Coast. And we shrink down to fight on this chessboard. Originally it was in the theater. During the story. You didn't bring any cryo characters. It can be rough. Before Skerk came out, even when I did this with like Nuvilet and the cryo character, with like Nuvilet Citlali or something, it was still kinda rough. Skerk was finally what was needed. Okay. Let's do Arlecano. Wait, this team? And this team is almost the same thing, just this one has Furina. It's like very important they have 2 separate teams for that. But I mean, the exploration team will change as new characters come out. This team will stay as it is forever. Or I mean, until Nuvilet gets better teammates.
恐怖を抱く勇気すらない私と打ち合う
そう熱よ永遠なる
Wait, also this is Furina but no healer. I guess nobody that himself is the healer, that's fine.
高き者私は下げ
闇来
ず
た破滅の時なカウントダウン開始だ善意を焼き尽くしたよ
皆に祝福あれ
届けるといい
I should have eaten better food.
私は帰ってきた
I guess it doesn't
始ま
matter.
りに過ぎん
Okay. Man, we'll have to hold this Gamba for 3 hours. This piece is bad. Even it has double crit, but then like it's a 3-liner, bad set, flat HP. Yeah, we need to wait with the Gamba until I get 30 more resin. Because of a mild miscalculation. I don't want to use the fragile, because I want to save them for, you know, double, like extra artifacts, not double artifacts, but extra artifacts. Okay, I will go for a quick bathroom break, and we'll be back with some exploration, rhythm game, whatever. We'll be doing fun stuff. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
水の味は実に幽怨な趣を持つ。
Got a stall for the resin. We need 15 more. Okay. Let's visit my teapot. So how is the BP doing? For the week. Or actually, I'm already done with the BP, right? Yeah, we're done. So it doesn't even matter how my weekly BP is doing. Okay, one more boss fight. Cook 10, so we've already done Escoffier. No need to do anything else. Still got some water plants. But I will need to go collect more soon. Plant more lacca berries. Let's plant some of the Flint's flowers. And maybe some more midsummer berries as well. Bum bum. Friendship 7 for the girls still, but they will hit 10 pretty quickly because of how much resin I have spent with them. I only have enough wood for one. Guess we'll be crafting different things first. These robots are so funny. Okay, resin has been bought this week and has been spent as well. Okay, let me check if because I have spent the rest of my resin 2 days ago on artifacts. Have I gotten anything worthwhile? I don't think I did. But let's check. We've got this double crit flower, which is not that amazing, actually. But it's a 4-liner. Actually, no, it's not a 4-liner. I guess all my pieces are 3-liners. Yeah, okay, sure, let's check it out. I guess we have to go +8, because we already know what's gonna happen at +4. %. I mean, you kinda wanted to play it on an HP scaler in the first place anyways. Nah, screw that. No feathers. The suns are all cope, and none of them are attack suns. You have one decent piece. None of these are attack goblets. I have to wait until I get more artifact XP. None of these are crit damage hats. I mean, these are crit damage, but they are from the wrong set. Okay. So now that we are done with all that, we We can go and finish our Not Cry exploration. Here. Right? I'm not forgetting anything else. Have I done character trials? Why am I forgetting? Let me first switch my team to the I know one. Clean clash ending, but we do have everything. The Ainos here are so cute, man. But yeah, check marks everywhere so the event is complete. Here we have claimed the reward for the week. Still 5 more weeks until we get the big prize. This has just begun. All the rewards have been claimed. Including duck. I will need to spend all my resin from tomorrow onwards on the duck. For Flins. I might not even be able to level him day 1, because I've already wasted too much time. But yeah, Kave and Lama, we still haven't done their trials. 3 Primogems, almost wasted. Oh, whenever you click next, the video has to get downloaded. Wait, solo Lama? I guess we are fighting. Oh yeah, because this is like the tutorial. And not a combat trial. You shouldn't have pressed the burst early. And here you have a team, okay. Yeah, that's more like it.
はびこりなさい。これこそが知恵の伝道だ。痛くしちゃうかも。
Teams are playing so quickly.
皆に祝福あれ。蒼月よ。
Wait, you're gonna change those cooldowns now? They don't have cons.
ふっさは西風の祝。
Okay. Other trial stages, because for some reason the Kave one has not been auto-completed. Maybe I have never done a Kave trial before. The one time he was on banner, I skipped his trial or something. Oh my god, AoE.
ミュージック。これならどうだ。
スキャン着工だ。障害物クリア。
Grab the reward. And we are done. Haven't missed out on any Primogems ever. From character trials. Then we got TCG. Traveler's Tales. Isle. Expression progress 100%. Radiant Moonfly. Invite character. 60 Primogems. I can also double check. Yeah, no more anecdotes. I mean, there are TCG events every patch. They just give you TCG coins. TCG can be kind of fun. But my viewers didn't really like it when I played it on stream. So I don't play it on stream anymore. And I don't have enough time to play it off stream. So that's why I don't play it at all. No Primogems? No, the only Primogems you get are like very early on from some challenges. When you first unlock the TCG, there is like a TCG book thingy. And as you upgrade it or like unlock whatever, you get some Primos. But it's like one time. There are no TCG events that give Primogems. TCG is self-contained. So like you only get TCG rewards for playing the TCG when it comes to events. He was hyping up about Durin's kit. We do not know what he does yet. We got some early leaks saying that he gives rest shred. And that his burst applies pyro. Wow, he's a pyro character. Every single pyro character's best applies pyro. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, we are here. That's where we ended off last time. So yeah, if you want to be too hype about Durin's kit, just wait for him to just wait for the beta to come out first. Oh, we can press this. Or maybe actually I shouldn't. You know what? Yeah, let's remove this. I don't want to see all the chests. We'll find them ourselves and then I can use the thingy after I'm done with all the chests. Yeah, that's gonna be a better experience. Wowee. Because exploring an area for the first time with all chests marked is kinda lame. Oh, the cat is hyping me up so much whenever I open a chest. There are things floating all over the place. Okay, let's talk with the guy at the bottom. Wait, find a way to collect Kwaki drops and throw them into the central energy field? Where did that objective come from? I don't remember anything about that when I last left off. I hate how these horses run so much. If you set up any field, be it like Bennett fields for yourself or Aino field to like hit enemies within it, they just always run out. What is this? What are the noises? Oh. Pew. That's one. Okay, let's talk with the guy. You mean your daughter? That question is a bit tough for me to answer. But I do have a sister who's much younger than me. Kids her age can have all sorts of ideas. The government won't help us. Chief Stalanov looks like the fortunate one we bought in Solak after all. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Mr. Chesterton, your friend, I understand that. We'll find him. Chesterton. That's probably the guy who got eaten on the ship. On the cruise. Is that it? Is that all the lore? Cosmos after Elden Ring? Wait, what is this? Blue thing? Oh, there was this guy. There was this little snail. Wait, did they come out at the same time or did you just play Cosm late? Because Cosmos Genshin, it was Genshin 2.6. Right? March 30th, 2022. Elden Ring. Oh, it did come out in 2022. February 25th, 2022. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Elden Ring seems much like more recent. I haven't played Elden Ring myself, but that sounds kinda crazy that it came out at the same time as Chasm. Where'd they go? Oh, they went somewhere. Oh. Victims. MZ Plekhanov, Lone Shark, died a violent death with multiple stab wounds. VT Yakub, head of the Black Spruce Trading Company, died in a freak accident, buried by an avalanche. Suspects. IK Dmitry, former rail worker, lost everything due to Plekhanov's exploitation. OV Kozlov, second in command at the trading company, has had recent disagreements with Yakub. The two suspects with the most compelling motives both had airtight alibis, stemming the investigation. However, precisely because their alibis are so perfect, there is suspicion that something else is going on. Two apparently unrelated cases, but with motives linked to the suspect in the other case. This can be a coincidence. Dmitry and Kozlov come from vastly different backgrounds. Their lives and social circles have no overlap. There was no clear thread to connect them. However, upon investigating Dmitry's associates, I discovered that when he was working as a locomotive engineer, Kozlov also served as an ordinary crew member on the same line. Clearly, Kozlov was not proud of his job, and he concealed this part of his past when he joined the Black Spruce Trading Company. The two were reunited by chance during a train breakdown and, due to one's past grievances and the other's desire for power, agreed to work together. Dmitry used his inside knowledge to manufacture a natural avalanche, staging it as a tragic accident, while Kozlov used his own tried and tested methods to lure Plekhanov to an abandoned warehouse and kill him. Fools always believe they can cheat fate. There is no such thing as the perfect crime. There are only imperfections that are yet to be uncovered. Chief Stalnov and Mr. Shesternin were scheduled to meet on the deck. The agreed upon time arrived, but Mr. Shesternin was nowhere to be seen. When we asked his companion, Zorik, who was unusually calm and spoke with a coldness that felt out of place. He claimed to know nothing of Mr. Shesternin's whereabouts, but when told his cabin might be searched, an almost undetectable sense of panic seemed to flash across his face, before quickly donning a mask of concern. He took great pains to emphasize Mr. Chesterton's obsession with machinery and attempted to convince us that his absence was coincidental. My intuition tells me he's lying. I hope this matter can be concluded before we reach Nasha town. Zoom. Touchy. We can see two as well there. Yeah, so these two will combine to form another ball. Okay, nothing happened. Whatever. We touch this. We touch that. Why are these snails here? Wait, can I... Have I ever caught any? Oh, that's the wrong gadget. Whatever, I guess I won't. I guess I will try another time. I probably caught some. If we can catch them. Can we catch them? I definitely tried, right? I tried to catch every animal early on. Yeah, Genshin's music has always been good. Yo, all the balls appeared. And just floated up. They're also up. Let's head back to the surface and see what's going on. Wait, Moon and One's Cup. Which one is that? Is it in the thingy? Oh yeah, this one. Wait, it's better. This is the better. The better view to see all the songs. Yeah, it's got this OG Genshin vibe. The Lantern Red music. The cat is so distracting. I need to remove him, man. But I will keep him on for today. I blame the cat for this miss. There's like one miss. Let me get more water. Genshin's anniversary is cool and all, but Lantern Rite is where it like really feels like a celebration of Genshin, even more so than the anniversary. Can't wait for the next one. That was hard? Nah. Not really that hard. For me the hardest song is Polumnia Omnia for no good reason. The hardest song overall is Duel in the Mist. The hardest song for me is Polumnia Omnia. But even for other Hoyo games, they don't quite celebrate like that. The Lunar New Year is only really celebrated in Genshin out of Hoyo games. Out of the big three. There's probably something in Honkai 3rd, but I don't really pay much attention there. Did I just get a good? I might have. I don't know, because the blue effect around the Nefa is distracting me. I think I got a good though. I guess I can play without stress now. Yeah, the card and the blue effect around the Nefa is unplayable, man. Oh, that was a good for sure. Even if I didn't get a good area, I got a good now. And was this another one? I don't even know, man. I'm confident in this section already. But the next one is where I always fail. Let's try to not. I failed anyways. I think I skipped one note on the right hand. Or is the left one? Need to practice it more. I used to be better at this section, but then I just like lost my ability to do it properly. But yeah, I got a bunch of goods this time anyways, this would have not been the run. Genshin is the only gacha game that celebrates lunar new year in that big of a scale? Nah. There are a bunch of gacha games that celebrate real holidays, like all of them, and there you have like Christmas as well, and Halloween and Lunar New Year, of course. I mean, Genshin is the biggest gacha game that celebrates Lunar New Year because it's the biggest gacha game, and it celebrates Lunar New Year. So everything that Genshin does, Genshin is the biggest gacha game that does it. But I feel like the fact that in Star Rail and Zenless we don't have any holidays is more of like a exception and not a rule. Or at least like pre-Genshin, I feel like all the pre-Genshin gacha games celebrated all the holidays, or at least most of them. And then Genshin only celebrates Lunar New Year from the real life holidays, and even then it's like in the guise of the Lantern Rite. And then Star Rail doesn't celebrate any holidays, and neither does... Ah, no, Zenless celebrates New Year. Like the regular New Year. Our Western New Year. That's like the one real life celebration there. And time actually passes in Zenless. Events that were 10 years ago are now 11 years ago. Because they had their New Year's celebration. And the year has passed. Oh, come on, good at the very start. One of my ears is kinda clogged, I'm gonna blame that. Can't hear the music. What? Wait, why am I getting the good... Okay, focus. How am I getting a good this area? I never got a good here before. Damn cat, man. Okay, now we're fine. I need to practice this section as well, because it shouldn't be that hard, but I always fail. But that's because I don't have time to properly see what's happening. This is such a cool section. One of the best songs overall. I just need to like get that one section. But I will worry about that after I'm done with Lumnia Omnia. Assuming just so pick. I'm pretty sure Sumeru is the last region where Yu Peng Chen was the main composer, and then he left Hoyo afterwards. He seems really good. We still have a bunch of great Genshin composers nowadays though. We just don't have like one a face of Genshin's soundtrack like Yu Peng Chen was in the past. Oh my god, my fingers just like... Can I like you, when you walk and you like stumble? My fingers stumbled. Whatever, I failed this section anyways. Oh my god, what am I doing? I blame the cat for no good runs today. I'm gonna remove him tomorrow, man. He's only here today for the anniversary. He's cute, but I don't like having pets in Genshin. And some pets, when you are idle, just like fall asleep. He does not. But it's not when I'm playing the rhythm game. If he just like chilled like this, would be okay. But he flies around, takes pictures. Chill. Just go to sleep, man. Yeah, I do love the Enka music. Okay, let's do also the one Enka song we have here. It's one of my favorite maps in the rhythm game. And Economia was also one of the best patches. I forgot how good this map is, man. I haven't played in a while. This used to be so hard for me, this section. I was like, I'm never gonna do this properly. And now I just walk in the park. This next one is hard as well. Ah, got a good here. I did the hard section perfectly and then I got good on the in between. Three goes. Yeah, still amazing map. Okay, so I will be leaving this area, so we can use the compass now. There's one chest. Oh, is this the one that floated up? Oh, this is the one that floated up, okay. Is there a nice way to exit, or do we just have to TP up? We just have to TP up. Is there no lore here? No extra lore? I want to know what happened. I don't want to miss out on something. But yeah, no like people here or anything. I mean, yeah, I know that the ship sank, but I don't want to know what happened on the ship. Because one guy disappeared, a girl was locked in a box, like, weird things were happening. This feather. The proof of the cognoscenti. Now that's strange. Did you see that? The tree just lit up all of a sudden and these little things. Too bad they are not fish. Something in the center must be its root, huh? Paimon doesn't understand how it works, but now that it's all shiny, it looks way better than when it was dull. Explain what happened earlier. It's pretty hard to believe, but you've got no reason to spin me a yarn. Looks like that fishing buddy of mine, that half Frost Moon Scion, was right after all. But so what? They're just remnants of the past. Whatever they sing or say, it's not gonna stop us living folks from catching living fish. Anyway, folks are treasure hunters, aren't you? That thing you picked up earlier. This is the proof of the cognoscenti. Looks like an ordinary feather. A trader I know once said that if you collect 5 proof of the cognoscenti, you'll uncover that great treasure east of the moon and west of the sun. Who knows if it's true? Still, a lot of the treasure hunters seem to believe the stories. They're all rushing after it like crazy. Well, it's treasure after all. If you ask Paimon, she's kinda curious too. If I were 20 years younger, even then I would still be out here fishing. That said, another day, another empty bucket. And that's it? What happened on the ship? What happened on the ship? I want to know what happened there, man. I guess the guy murdered another one? But what about the girl that was locked in a box? I guess it was just murder, not really much of a mystery. Oh, here's some extra dialogue. I mean, whatever. I don't care about the proofs right now. We'll see later what they do. I care about the ship here. I heard Captain Grettir was bewitched by all that talk of treasure. In the end, he met his fate at the bottom of the sea, and the treasure, it's not like it stayed buried with him. All of us for nothing. Okay, he didn't actually tell us anything interesting. Okay, let's open the
加速
ropes.
します。
Phew. Enough, are you
未知の素材
alright?
を発見。関連情報を記録しました。
So many little treasure chests. Hello? Why can I not jump up here normally? Also, if I press Z,
関連情報を記録しました。
it doesn't show these chests. That's very weird. Are there other chests that are not shown by the compass then? If it doesn't show these ones, I cannot trust it now. Oh my god.
物品の価値を算出中。
I mean, it shows every other world quest related chest
加速します。
as they appear. This is strange, even then.
分類して収納しましょう。
Here they are! Or just a murder and that's it? Let's first talk with the people. Oh, this is the same dialogue as earlier actually, right? Or is it a different dialogue? Rise from overboard. Hark, where is Hark? Yeah, okay, it's the same dialogue as earlier
加
actually.
速します。
I guess it's just all met an unfortunate end. But the girl was a fae? Like, there was more to it. But isn't Hark already dead as well? Huh? Wait, what happened? What? Where did he... Huh? I guess there was a chest here that I already got before. And that's why he just brought me here and dipped. Yeah. Meeting point rewards. But also let me go to read the notice once again. Is he wanted because of the ship crash, or was he wanted before that and then died in the crash?
加速します。
Can't remember exactly what his notice said. If he's still alive, we could get more lore about the ship later. But if he's already dead, I guess that's how much we're getting. How do you correct former helmsman of the... Oh yeah, former helmsman of the Atlas. Wanted for multiple counts of murder, vicious to the core. Whereabouts unknown. Okay, so we'll get more info about the ship still. Because the captain has survived. Okay, okay. And everybody else has died. So this is just like a teaser. And he'll probably turn when we get more proofs of the cognoscenti. What's the crystal fly trap? It's a little gadget. I don't remember when you get it. It's kind of useless garbage, especially now. But yeah, critical trap from the Fontaine Research Institute, maybe from Fontaine Reputation or something. The way it works is you put in some rocks into it, like you place it on the ground, you put some rocks into it, and then after a week you get 15 crystal flies. Wowee. I probably shouldn't bother. It's kind of like Parametric Transformer but worse in every way. We are not really missing out on much. Wait, oh yeah, meeting point rewards. Go here.
助けて。
Oh no, not this one again. All quests completed. 229 sigils is probably how many you are left with after you've completed everything. If I haven't missed any. And I most likely have not. And we have also gotten the final achievement. Fiddler's Green. All the other achievements I have are like co-op mode bosses. I will have to do them eventually as well. I guess I should co-op the weekly bosses. Yeah, because Lord of Loaded Primal Fire and Game Before the Gate, those are the weekly bosses. So when I do them next time, I'll do them in co-op. And the rest are world bosses. We'll have to pair up with somebody for that. Okay, so other than that, we are done, right? Genshin has been completed. The end. I'm thinking if I had any other like unfinished business somewhere. But not really, I guess I'll just go and collect rocks now. We could grind Stygian Onslaught, but I don't think I can get the dire clear on the first enemy. We'll get a dire clear on the Fatui guy when Prince comes out. But I'm not gonna dire the Drake. It's too Mavuika for me. Okay, let's get all the rocks in Natlan. Not Cry rather. Nah, you can do dire in C0. We've already done it for this dire as well. Yes, I'm pretty sure every dire has been cleared. All full C0 teams so far. Just the issue with these Mavuika ones is that number one, I do not own Peak Patrol Song for my Shilonen, which is kinda rough. I kinda do need that damage from Peak Patrol Song. And then number two is I'm not a god at Mavuika combos. And you need to be a god at Mavuika combos to clear with C0 Mavuika. We take Hydro? Oh, Hydro came, quickly, pull something. I don't want to waste my pulls though. Only 7 on standard? Happy Genshin anniversary to you as well. For me the real anniversary though is 6th of October. That's when I started playing. So still awakened a bit more. This is the fake anniversary. Oops. You only typed one of them properly. You only typed proszę in the right way. The other two are both misspelled. SH doesn't really... Because SH in Polish is read sch. It's not szy. Szy is SZ, and Bigos doesn't have szy anyways. It's just without the letter, without the H at the end. And then V in Polish is not V but W. W is V, and then the W sound that W usually does in English is its own letter. It's W. It's like a special L. This is W. I mean, Bigos is just typed. This is Bigos. This is Bigos. There are no Polish letters in that. And there is an S at the end. And yeah, no swearing in chat, come on. Oh, there is no ornamental fish. Which one? This guy, nice. Okay, let's catch all three. Gotta love fishing. I just wish there was like a bigger reward for fishing consistently. I've been... My idea for a new like Genshin thingy is to make it so that there will be like a weekly reward that you can get in one of like many ways. There are like a couple tasks and you just need to do one of them. And don't include like playing the TCG or fishing or playing the rhythm game. Or maybe just killing some extra enemies, just like, you know, maybe not killing enemies, like some of the side activities. You just need to pick one and get like a transient resin for it. I feel like transient resin would be the perfect reward for a weekly activity. It's like, you know, these fragiles that expire after 2 weeks. I feel like that would fit perfectly. Okay. Run, Zhongli, run! This is the fastest Zhongli in the west. I already got these rocks though. Okay, now here. Wait, did I already get them or have they not spawned? Shoot, that's kinda important. I mean, not really. Even if I knew which one that was. Okay, these ones have not spawned. Oh no, they have spawned. Okay. 8 resin left until the final weekly boss. The Gamba will be frozen until then. I guess that's a good strategy. Freeze the Gamba for 3 hours and then everybody who Gamba to is gonna leave and they won't have to do the squats. That everybody likes to redeem whenever I do weekly bosses. Okay, anything more here? Come on, my shield expired just as they hit me. No! He fled? Oh my god. That should not have been permitted. I have to like purge his bloodline now. I think fishing to the weekly BP would be like one thing you could do, but there are already so many BP quests and so easy to cap out the BP even without focusing on it at all. So it doesn't really do much. Ooh, nice angle. It's like a special extra reward for completing side mode. Think they will add a lunar action for Anemo and Geo? I hope so. If we only got Lunar Bloom and Lunar Charge would be kinda lame. And Lunar Swear and Lunar Crystallize are like could be cool, could be interesting. I do hope everything, at the very least except for Vape, gets a Lunar reaction. Because for Vape it would be difficult to make one. I guess for Vape they could do something similar like Lunar Bloom. The reaction is the same, but then like something extra happens. Like it's regular Vape, regular damage increase, and then something else. I do wonder if Varka is gonna count as a... Like, will Varka have a Moon Wheel? Will Varka have access to the lunar reactions? I'm really curious. At the very least I hope Yahoda does. Run, Jungli, run! Oops. Versus Naya? I don't really know much about him though. I mean, he's a Fae, and I guess Fae originated in Snezhnaya. But like, he's already been in Not Fae for a very long time. Like, it doesn't really fit to say that he is not from Notcry when he's lived in Notcry for longer than every other character from Notcry. And Inefa wasn't born in Notcry either. She's from Natlan. But got a Moon Wheel. So it's definitely not a requirement. But the issue with Varka is that he must have already had elemental powers before he ever set foot in Notcry. Oh yeah, one thing that I could check to learn more about the Moon Wheels. How did Llama get hers? Llama was very thankful for the existence of Moon Wheels and was delighted to have one, but in truth it troubled her quite a bit that she couldn't remember how she had obtained hers. Wow! Thanks for the lore, Genshin! Grandma Saraka said that her Moon Wheel had fallen out of her swaddling clothes. Although her parents' memories were a bit hazy on the matter, being overwhelmed by the arrival of their newborn at the time, they confirmed this account. If she were to tell others about her troubles, they would surely be confused. Wasn't having a Moon Wheel since birth a good thing? What was there to worry about anyway? It seemed that besides herself, no one found anything wrong with one appearing next to a baby. A miracle happening to a moon chanter isn't just as normal? Lama found herself at a loss for words. How natural and human it was to want and know the origins of something. Yet despite searching through the entire library's records, she could not find a satisfactory answer. She never let go of this question, so much so that when she later met the Moon Maiden, she couldn't help but ask about this. Kutar's response was exceedingly simple. Oh? Therefore, the closest explanation must still come from Hyperborea. The history of the Golden Realm was long indeed, and could even be traced back to the era when 3 moons rose in the skies. They learned to use the lunar tides to power their magics, but were in turn affected by the same ebbs and flows, and some of them thus had horned crowns akin to deer antlers grow from their heads. However, had moonwheels even existed in the world back then? Lama frowned in contemplation, and indeed must have accidentally started talking to herself, prompting a passing child to ask loudly, "Lady Lama, did your horns grow so long because you have a moonwheel?" Her frown only deepened. Well, I suppose. I'm sorry, I don't know. Disappointing children was something she wished never to do if she could help it, but surprisingly the little one did not seem discouraged by not getting an answer to his question. "Oh," he said, as if sudden realization had dawned. "Could you have gotten the moonwheel because you have the longest horns?" Oh, how Lama wanted to accept this answer from the bottom of her heart at that moment. How clever it was, the cycle of cause and effect that shuttled from front to back, then back to front, which seemed to explain, or rather gloss over, so many questions. Then she immediately stopped herself from falling into the trap of lies. Perhaps this, then, was the purpose of the moonwheel, a symbol to her of vigilance, restraint and responsibility. So she held that puzzling moonwheel in her palm, silently reciting the 3 precepts in her heart once more. So yeah, we don't really know. But she had it since birth. I don't think anybody got their vision at birth. Vision is usually gotten in times of like, and like some important events usually. Sometimes when somebody's like cornered, when Razor's pack of wolves got attacked, and then like he was cornered by wolves himself, he got a vision and like killed the attackers. Or like I don't remember what attacked him. Was it Rift Hounds? Maybe it was Rift Hounds or something. Whatever. Razor got his vision when he was protecting his family. Klee got her vision and she blew up a house somewhere. And from the remains of the house, she like fished out the vision. Very important event. Okay, where were we? Well, let's go up.
風が立つぞ
If you didn't want Lauma after playing Dark Souls, you will for her right away. For me, Lauma in like the quest seemed pretty kind of shallow, maybe. She's not a bad character, but nothing really all that special. Nothing all that intriguing, you know. Catching tried to get rid of her vision, yeah, but couldn't.
飛ぶか
But then it's kind of strange, because Catching tried to get rid of her vision and like she threw it away, it would always return. But then during the Vision Hunt decree in Inazuma, they actually stole visions from people, and they lost their ambitions because of that. But Itto didn't. Itto lost his vision, but he was seemingly unaffected by that. Unlike other people from Inazuma. He was still the same old Itto, even without a vision. So how do visions actually work when it comes to like trying to get rid of one? And moonwheels are even stranger. Because the moonwheel that Inefa has came from the Dragon Lords. And the Dragon Lords got them from the Moon Maidens or something. I don't even know exactly. The Dragon Sovereign Lords of Natlan. And that was like before visions even existed as a thing. Because moonwheels are kind of the predecessors to visions. Right? Moonwheels came first. And visions came later after the moons were destroyed and the Archon War happened and stuff. Even the main characters have a moonwheel? I mean, why do you say even? Why would they have one? I'm not sure why they would have one, so I don't understand the even here. But yeah. So Inefa has one from ancient times, and Llama just got born with it randomly. And thinks it must have to do with Hyperborea. Interesting. I wonder where Nefer got hers from. That's gonna give us maybe some answers. Because Nefer is also not from Notcry. Originally, she's most likely a genie. I mean, we never got a vision either. Even if we got moon... Like, we do have some moon powers. We can manipulate the Kuvaki.
騒ぐな
防衛モー
Actually, as a descender, I think we cannot even get a vision. I think one of the requirements to get a vision is to not be a descender.
静粛に
Not like a descender would need a vision anyways, because descenders can manipulate elemental energy without one. It's kinda similar with a moonwheel. Like, we wouldn't really need a moonwheel for anything. Because the moonwheels kinda tap into a more pure form of elemental energy. Well, it's probably the same pure form of elemental energy that we can manipulate by ourselves as well. For Ascending Chronicles, it's time gated, yeah. So here, after you complete like the first part, I think, of Notcry's story quest, of Notcraze Archon Quest rather, you unlock this place with Columbina, and you get the first Selenic Chronicle. And then every 7 days you can get one more. Oh. What you doing there, Columbina? And if you like, so I completed the first part of Notcraze Archon Quest on Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday I got a Selenic Chronicle, and the next Wednesday I got another one. But I waited until Thursday to do it, because I wasn't streaming Genshin on Wednesday, I was streaming Starry on Wednesday, and now I'm like delayed by 1 day. Now the next one will be on Thursday instead. I wish it reset like every Monday instead. But whatever, it is what it is. So the first one you get at the very start, and then every week you get one. Every 7 days you get one. With Escoffice Cooking refreshes every Monday, so I'm not sure why this doesn't. Would feel way better. Can I sit next to her? Oh, I can! Oh my god, I can sit next to Columbina on top of the moon. Oh man, goated game. Hide UI. Oh, the F doesn't get hidden though. Oh, F's in chat for the F that doesn't get removed when I remove the UI. Now we do not need a ladder. Imagine there's like a ladder here. Or some scaffolding. Divine cave under construction. Okay. I mean, Hoyo kinda has infinite money. Paying an artist is not really something they have to worry about. Have I done the ley lines? I haven't yet, right? When this cat pisses me off. Wait, they have balls anywhere? No? Here we go. One of the best ways to just get some enemy drops is doing ley lines. Why chase the enemies when they can just spawn right in front of my face? Okay, get the other one. Can I transform? Yes, nice. No fall damage. Okay, grab the drops, don't click the line by accident. Here we go. I'm thinking, is there anything else that I like forgot to do, or that I could still do? I could do Genshin though, but like in Genshin itself, There must be something for me to do. Okay, let's do Genshin Duel. Yelan. Never first try. Actually, how many first try do I have? One. I have got one shot. Hello, Shiver Me Timbers. I mean, in 2 days we get Flames, then we get Imaginarium Theater. A day later, so there'll be more stuff to do later, but not now. I'm pulling Flames, I'm super excited for Flames. I do pull every character in Genshin, but I am pulling Flames. Like, even if I wasn't pulling every character in Genshin, I definitely would pull Flames. Let's go with Zhongli, by the way. Oh, it's above 1.1. Polarm? Above 1.1? Wait, who? Yunjin came too late. Also, it's not Geo. 1.2 was Ganyu, Albedo. 1.3 was Hutao. Hutao Xiao. Could be Xiao as well, actually. I mean, it's like 50-50. Xiao feels like a 1.0 character, but he's not. Ardaki's gang, huh? So he isn't just someone with too much free time on his hands? Okay, so this is somebody's about Itto voice line? I'm thinking Heizo or Sarah. I'm gonna go Heizo. No, Sarah? No! Ueda Kana? Wait. Who does she voice? Arataki's gang. It cannot be Shinobu because it's somebody who's not too acquainted with Itto. Because they are surprised when hearing about Arataki's gang. It's definitely not Raiden, because Raiden's voice line about Itto is who? No, it's gonna be Ayato. Is it like Ayaka? No. It cannot be Ayato because it's a girl. Yoimiya. Yes, okay. I should have gotten this earlier. I should have known that Ueda Kana is Yoimiya. I forgot.
荒滝派
And hearing this is like giga obvious.
ただの無職やあら
And the
へん荒滝派ただの無職やあらへんの
Yoimiya's voice lines are so goated in Japanese. This is... looks Dendro to me. I'm gonna go like Nahida. It's probably not Nahida, but... Okay, it is kind of a flower. Kava, no. Kava is more... maybe Tinari. Kava is more digital. Okay, it's not necessarily a plant even. Could be some sigil, some symbol. Maybe it's like Shiguin. No. Floral Sidewinder. Okay, it is a flower. Emily? It is Dendro. Okay, so maybe Baiju? Because there are two kinds of Dendro characters. There are the plant-based ones and the digital ones. Nahida and Kava are like... Nahida, Kava, Alheitam are more digital. So they are not... they wouldn't have like floral abilities. I mean, they can be slightly floral, but it's usually more digital. But then like Tinari, Emily, Kole. It's not Kole though, is it? Dendro MC is not in this. I think it's gonna be Baiju. My 27 streak is gonna go down the drain, man. It was Kole! Oh, man! It was Kole. Kole would have been my next guess. Mwalani. Man, it's the Furina fake out. Wait, no? Oh, it's Child. Okay, man. I was in a Genshin trivia quiz, and it was other than Mwalani, which character has talked to the traveler about surfing before? And A lot of people guessed child because he surfs in his like trailer. But the answer was Furina. Furina actually talks about surfing in her voice lines. I got that question wrong because I was like, no, it's Furina. Yeah, Furina has like, wait. One of Furina's voice lines, I'm not even sure which one actually. It was a brutal trivia quiz, man. Voiceover.
ああ、つまんないの。
What is
何
it?
か面白いことはないかい？コホン。僕の物語。あの古の予言が
Oh
終
my
わりを
god, that's
迎え、
long.
すべてが幕を閉じた後、僕はひどく落ち込んだよ。僕について興味があるって？最近サーフィンっていうスポーツを
Surfing!
勧め
Here
ら
we
れて
go. More about Furina
試しに
too.
やってみたんだ。荒波の中でバランスを保つのは簡単じゃなかったけど、
And she has already
すぐに
surfed.
コツをつかめてね。もしかしたら
Where?
そういう才能があったりするのかな。
I mean, I guess there's a lot of water in Fontaine, but we haven't seen any servers in Fontaine.
風と波を間近に感じられるのは悪くなかったよ。君も試してみるといい。
And now I will know. Okay, Star Rail. It's always Shuei. It will be Shuei eventually. Above 1.6, but still use this weekly boss, so it can't be too far above 1.6. Maybe it's like Black Swan, right above. No. Nihility, so it's Acheron. Nice. Yeah, Child doesn't actually talk about surfing ever. Long time no see, how have you been? Clocking in a lot of overtime. Gotta be Topaz when she talks about overtime, yeah. Nobody else would just come up to us and talk about overtime. What is this mess, man? Starter abilities. Is it like Robin, maybe? Maybe Sunday? Because it kinda looks like wings. Is it... Wait, is it like a... Oh no, it's Nambi! Oh my god, it's Topaz again! She's just gone Topaz again. It's a trotter. Immediately guessing it's crazy. I mean, this one was easy. Sometimes the quotes are... I mean, I should have gotten this one immediately as well, but like just from the quote only, without recognizing the voice actress, it can be kind of hard. Because it could be like somebody from Inazuma, but who doesn't really... Like somebody who knows Ito, but isn't like close friends with him. Right? Could have been like Sayu as well, maybe. Could have been Ayato if not for the fact that it's like voiced by a girl. Although Ayato kinda... I mean, Ito thinks he's a close friend of Ayato. Ayato kinda just like trolls him. This one was easy. A guy, okay. Gallagher. No! Star? Or is it supposed to be like red hair? Is it like Luca? I don't know what Star would be then. Dove? Argenti? Oh, this is Argenti. Okay, it was supposed to be red hair actually. Sunday would have been my like, next guess. Because of the Charmony Dove. Okay, now Zenless. In Zenless I have the biggest streak. And it's also the easiest to blunder here. Okay, I know the specialty already, so we should be fine. Miyabi. Okay. So who now? Grace. Nice. Drop Star Rail 1.6. That was a good time to drop Star Rail, but it has become good again now. Ever since like 3.3, I would say, the story has been amazing. Star Rail returned to form after stumbling for like a year and a half. I hope Zenless can also return to form eventually, because Zenless is in the stumble period right now. I would say. And Genshin has just always been peak. I mean, I mostly care about the content, not really like the end game. In Star Rail, the only real content is the story. So if the story is good, the game is good. If the story is bad, the game is bad. And for me, the story was bad for the latter 1.x patches and most of Penacony. 2.0 was intriguing, 2.1 was pretty good, and then 2.2 dropped the ball hard. And then all the stories from then onwards were like worse than the previous one. Until 3.0 was very yappy. And kinda boring. Like it wasn't bad, it was kinda boring though. A lot of yapping, not much was happening, like 3.0, 3.1. 3.2 started kinda getting intriguing. And then 3.3 like was actual peak Hoyle storytelling. And then every patch after that has been like better than the previous one. Or at least as good. They've been on a hot streak. I mean, Blade Jingyuan and Topaz are actually 3 characters from the early patches that are all relevant still. You pick the 3 characters that aged the best from the early patches. Topaz is still part of... I mean, she's probably not the best in slot anymore for Fei Xiao, but still very close. And you can even play her. You can play her with other characters as well. Follow-up teams are like... not that bad still. Blade has gotten buffed both by getting better teammates and got directly buffed as well. But even without the direct buff, he was already getting decent with Hyacinth. And then Jingyuan is the king. He just gets buffed every other patch indirectly. New sets, new teammates. Okay. But yeah, I rate these games based on how good of a game they are. Not based on the like gacha system or end game. Endgame is a very minor part of everything for me. I mean, I like being able to clear endgame. Since I'm playing the game already, I'm clearing the endgame as well. But like, if the endgame was absolutely horrible, I would just stop clearing the endgame and still play the game outside of that. So I would never quit a Hoyo game over the endgame or the gacha system or anything. I would only quit if I was not enjoying anything about the game anymore. From like the story and other gameplay content, whatever. But mostly story. Okay. We need 8 times 4 plus 2 minutes. 26 minutes. Until this gets... Okay, let's go get more rocks. Clearly what we need is more rocks. And more ley lines. Let's get more rocks first. Have I seen something about Durin's Hex and Circle passive? Yeah. Although, like, because we got some leaks about Durin's kit finally. That seem a bit more reliable, but still pretty sus. It's like one person mentioned Durin and suddenly every leaker knows something about Durin. Even though nobody was talking about him before. Seems sassy. Okay, people are just guessing. But apparently he gives Rest Shred... Wait, I don't want... He gives Rest Shred based on the number of Hex and Circle characters in your team. But it's not really... I mean... One guy said Hex and Circle, but the other said it's more like Durin's friends and family. Because Kirara definitely is not Hex and Circle. But apparently Kirara would count. But then another leaker said that it's more like a utility passive. Kinda more like Skerk's skill level, for example, right? Because Skerk, if you don't know what her passive is, she has 2 normal ascension passives. And then her final passive, the one where it's usually like extra cooking or highlighting materials on the map. For her, it's if your team is only Hydro or Cryo, elemental skill levels go +1. Right? So that's her like utility passive essentially. But she actually gives a real combat effect, unlike most characters where it's just like you glide faster or you craft polearms for cheaper. Same as Mona? No, Mona has a regular passive. Mona has a crafting passive. Mona gives you a refund when you craft ascension mods. Child gives you normal attacks +1, yeah. So apparently this is Durin's final passive. where it's based on number of Hex and Silver characters in your team, you give either 15 or 30% res reduction. Durin is already 1, so he always gives 15 res shred, and then if you have another character from a list, it's essentially a list of random characters who are Durin's friends and family, not only Hex and Circle. But you know, there was like Albedo, Klee, there was Mona, Kirara, there was... who else was there? Wanderer. So like yeah, if you have anybody of them in the team, you get 15% extra shred. But more of just like a bonus. I mean, it's kind of like... Nubilet has a passive, where for every Hydro reaction you trigger, you get like a 10, 25 or 60% damage increase for your charge attack. And you don't play 3 anyways, you just play 2 because the teams are better. Right? You don't go 4 different elements in a Nubilet team, you just play Furina. Because having Furina is better than getting the extra damage bonus. So it's gonna be the same with Durin, right? It like exists. But you're not gonna go out of your way to do it. It's like, no, Albedo will not become good. Just because he gives 15 ref shred. If you added 15 ref shred to Albedo's kit, he's still just as bad as he is. He might give more buffs to Albedo. That could be the case. But that alone is not enough. I know, Mona also won't just become good suddenly. Because like, in order for those characters like Albedo and Mona to be like actually good in a Durin team, he would need to have a passive where he like must play them. Not can play them for extra effect, no, it's like you must play them. It's kind of like, you can play Mona with Skerk, but it's because there are not enough good Hydro characters you can play, and you must play only Hydro and Cryo with her. Because her damage bonuses are like way too big to ignore them, unlike Nubilets. So, we don't just need an incentive for playing those characters. We would need a must. Because those are just bad characters. Also, Rest Shred is an effect that's worse the more you have of it. Like, more so than others. Because like, almost every buff, if you have too much of it, it becomes worse. But Rest Shred gets halved when you have more than... when you shred more than 0 to 0%. So if an enemy has like 20 res, you have 40 res shred, you first shred the 20, and you can't go into the negatives, but it gets halved. So you go to minus 10 and not minus 20. The amount that would go below 0 gets halved. So getting twice the res shred is not twice the buff. You have a good Pyro DPS. You are very unlikely to play a Pyro of filler with a Pyro DPS, no. Pyro DPSs want to proc Pyro reactions, and Durin would steal them. So no. You do not... even if you had every Pyro DPS, you would not want to play them with Durin. If he applies any sort of Pyro, which he will. Most likely. I mean, if he was just like Bennett, where he just buffs and doesn't apply elements, he could be playable in a Pyro team, but if he applies any sort of Pyro, he's unplayable in Pyro teams. Because Pyro, the way Pyro teams work like right now is you have your Citlali applying Cryo, you have Bennett to buff your attack, some sort of Rest Shredder like Shilonen, and then your Pyro DPS. This is like the best team for all the best Pyro carries. Mavuika, Arlecchino, Gaming, right? They all play the same team. And you cannot have extra Pyro here, because they would steal melts. And then you would not be melting with your main DPS. So that would be quite bad, actually. Not something you would want. Ayato. If you want to play Vape Durin, if Durin's personal damage is good enough, you could have Ayato as a Hydro applier on field. Kinda like playing a Vape Xiangling team. But Ayato himself deals no damage. And you would play like Faf Sword Ayato in that team. Yeah, we need to actually see what he does. Because just saying character gives rest red still doesn't tell us anything really. I mean, kinda gives more... Like sets him up more as a sub DPS slash buffer and not a main DPS. So I guess that's how much we can tell based on this passive. But I don't even know what he will be buffing. He could have a team that he could have a passive that requires to have a Virgin team. Unlikely, but possible. Actually, if Durin just has like reliable off-field pyro, one team you could probably play with him would be Virgin Nuvilet. That's like the current team where you have Nuvilet, Nuvilet, Furina, Lauma, and then instead of Inefa you play Durin, and you get Virgins with Durin. If he buffs Durin more than Inefa does. Okay, let's go to Liyue. I mean, you could play Ayato there as like a cope option. Ayato Aino instead of Nuvilet Furina. The bargain bin. Nuvilet Furina, Ayato Aino. I mean, Virgin already is usable with Lauma. If you don't have Nilo, and you are playing, and you are facing AoE content and want to play a Bloom team, it's actually best to play... Virgin. Oh, these are up nice. I played Virgin Toma once. Ayato with Toma Virgin. It was the least fun team I have ever played. I have never played a worse team in my life. It was Ayato, Yelan, Nahida, Toma. Confidently I would say this was the worst team I have played in my life. When it just comes to like the general feeling. I still like cleared because of Yelan damage. Because this was back when Yelan's damage was still relevant. But yeah, it was absolutely horrible. When Hyper Bloom, yeah, in AoE, Virgin is better than Hyper Bloom. Because Hyper Blooms always hit one opponent. Whereas Virgins have AoE. And you no longer have like the one. So, two big things happened for Virgin. Number one, Lauma happened, so you know, way more damage. And number two, the self-damage nerf. So like now we take less than half of the self-damage we used to in the past, and now Toma alone on a full EM build is enough to sustain you in a Virgin team. So you no longer need to worry about dying. Because like Virgins, even though they look pyro, they deal dendro damage. So Toma's shield is not that effective against them, and they would break your shield, which would be quite sad. But nowadays it doesn't happen anymore, because the damage got so much weaker on yourself. It's still always worse than Nilou, because Nilou kinda makes regular blooms into kinda like Virgins with the AoE. But if you don't have Nilou, Virgin is the thing you want to play. If you want to play a Bloom team versus AoE content. I mean, Burning still kills you. They haven't touched Burning. They just changed Bloom and Hyper, Nilou Blooms and Virgins. Pretty sure Burning is still the same. If you want to take less damage, you have to pull Emily. And Emily gives you like 90% pyro res against Burning or something. Dumb like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. They only nerfed the grass burning damage. They haven't nerfed the enemy burning damage to you. Because it has like, burning has a small AoE. If you send too close to an enemy, you burn as well. They haven't changed that. You still die super quickly. Grass burning thingies were even before Dendro came out as a reaction. Like as an element, as a playable element. Because they wanted to like increase it at one point, and then they increased it too much, and they had to decrease it again. Something like that. I love the whistling when you summon and dismiss Chaska's gun. Ah, no! Okay, whatever. I will let him go. Whoops, no, let me... No! Oh my god, what happened to me? Okay, whatever. I wanted to like climb the wall and do a plunge. Now there are still some things at which, I mean, she's better at overall, like, you know, just go from one place to another most of the time. But Wanderer still has use as like another flying character. He doesn't have the speed, but he has more control. Or rather... The issue with Chaska is that her gun is pretty big. She doesn't fit in some places, and she also cannot fly as close to the ground. Wanderer can fly close to the ground, and if you need to pick stuff up from the ground, Wanderer can be better. But yeah, overall, I would say Chaska is the best exploration character right now. If you want to pull for exploration, definitely wouldn't be a bad pull. Now, we will definitely get more flying characters in Not Cry. I'm hoping that Durin can fly, and then I'm fairly confident Nicole will fly as well. But Natlan was the exploration region, so they might want to keep Natlan characters like the strongest when it comes to exploration. At the same time, they have like bonuses while being in Natlan. So maybe they will just be happy leaving them best in Natlan and then like power creeping them elsewhere. Because for now all the Natlan characters are best outside of Natlan as well. It's not even all that close. It's kinda similar to like the Durin, supposed Durin passive, where like, you know, just because you are better if you have like a Klee in your team, doesn't mean you have to play a Klee in your team to still be best or good. Same like Chaska, right? Just because she can fly forever in Natlan, pretty much, with Phlogiston, doesn't mean she's bad outside. She's way worse outside of Natlan, but still the best. So yeah, they could give us a better flyer, eventually. And Durin and Nicole are the two characters with actual wings. So they have the best chance of flying. We could also have like Alice fly. She's a witch, she could do anything. Alice could literally do anything she wants. Let me get more water. Actually, give me a sec. I will go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, oh, I forgot to mute myself. Hope you couldn't hear anything.
花と酒を手に景色を堪能しよ
I know what there is that I haven't done yet. Actual content. And not just residence activities. There are the... You heard everything. Oh no! Please don't call the police. This! Visit Echoes. Pretty sure there are some I haven't done yet. That are available, right? Some of the new ones? Yeah. Yela Nahida. Are two I can actually do. Deepwood, and what do we have? EM Dendrocrete? Yeah, sure. It doesn't show when she's in E? Oh, that's so bad. That's the only time you're actually on field with Yelan. When you're in E. They finally gave an echo to an on-fielder, like an on-field, like to, no, not on-fielder. They gave an echo to an exploration character, and doesn't even show. How much EM does she have? 270? What? Okay, I mean, I'm gonna give a buff with Nahida's burst. But that's so little EM. And she has tenacity. The credit if it's 30 points in the first half, then the Burning Bloom High Room damage reaction will be increased by 400%. The Hydro Tulpa in the second half of the battle will summon 3 have Tulpas at once. Oh no, not the Tulpa, man. I have nightmares of the first season onslaught. Oh man. We'll one-shot it. Wait, there's a Toma. I noticed a Toma now. Why is there a Toma in my Hyperbloom team? I cleared Raiden first try actually. With Chevreuse, you just hold your E and switch out. That's it. But you need to hold your E after first applying an overload, right? So like, first you E with Raiden to apply Electro, then you apply Pyro with somebody else, I don't remember who there was, like Toma or something. And then you hold your E with Shinobu. Not Shinobu, with Chevreuse. I need to time your abilities collectively with Raiden. Time her bursts during the damage windows, because you get like crit damage, huge crit damage buffs, and then like they last for a while and then they end. So you need to burst during those windows. That's the key to clearing the trial. Also, make sure to build a lot of crit rate. Even if your ratio is like 100 crit rate to 100 crit damage, go with that because the crit damage buffs are huge in the trial. You need max crit rate to capitalize on them. If you have like 50 crit rate, 150 crit damage on your base Raiden, you are gonna be missing out on huge crits when you get like 300 extra crit damage or something.
雨描きがたしこの剣はわかるかい股間奥義
I guess the Tomo would be kinda nice here for the versions.
歌よ錦となしっかり立ってな
知識はあなたにも
炎の盾俺が守るよやっ
Will we clear
雨描き
in
がた
time?
し
Probably not actually.
左右ルコ
I mean, you don't need to clear everybody. That gives you bonus buffs, so you want to clear everybody. I was too slow here. I need to clear this final wave. But now we don't have to worry about...
おとなしくしな助立ち参上火に気を
全部丸見えね私のお家
I
に
don't
いら
have
っし
to
ゃ
worry
い
about...
はびこりなさい
役払い
our Hydro.
手をつなぎましょう。
Why not get one wiki boss? No, we got two. We also got
覚えたわよ。
the one
殴られたいの。
in Mondstadt.
炎の盾。
全部丸見えね。と、
Hello to the Where are you? Oh my god, where did he go? Why did he go all the way here?
5時の炎。
邪魔をするな。
はびこりなさい。知識はあなたにも。
しっかり立ってな。
覚えたわ
Okay,
よ。
we should be fine.
そこ。じゃあ
Even though we didn't get the big buff
手をつなぎましょう。
at the start. Nice. The first half was harder than the second half. Actually, have we been getting more than 2 bosses per region before? What are the weekly bosses? All of them. Actually, it's better to show to see in the archive. Here we go, at the bottom. So we had 2 bosses in 1.0, but also we got like a lot of characters in 1.0. Then we got 2 more bosses as time went on. We got 2 bosses in Azuma. We got 2 bosses in Sumeru, 2 bosses in Fontaine, and 2 bosses in Atlan. It's the same as always. I guess the difference being that the second boss was from like the paralogism and went to Mondstadt. But like Arlecchino was also disconnected from the main Fontaine quest. She could have been anywhere. So okay, it's par for the course. We just got the boss just is somewhere else. Nice. I mean, the second boss is probably gonna be something absolutely random. I mean, it could be Sandrone, actually. The best guess for the second boss is Sandrone. But maybe we are already too buddy-buddy with her? But I mean, Arlecchino was never our enemy, and yet we still fought her. So, yeah. Sandrone feels very likely. Columbina probably not. Columbina seems too docile to be a weekly boss, at least so far. But who knows what will happen later. Dottore could be an option as well. Dottore is in Not Cry. Yeah, I feel like Dottore or Sandrone is gonna be the second boss if it's not something random. Cause like it could be the chess boss. Could be like the chess boss, something that we absolutely like nobody could predict that we would fight in like a chess game in the Imaginarium Theater to pass a trial of the witches so that they can give us remains of a dead phoenix from Marejivari so that Albedo can revive Durin, or like, yeah, I mean, this is not guessable based on Natlan lore. What are the ley lines? But yeah, if we are to guess something, here we go. It's Dottore or Sandrone. Oops. Almost time for another boss, yes.
神戸を
そうしたい。
Here we go. I mean, we know that Dottore is here. Pretty sure he was in some trailer or something. Or some dialogue talked about it. I don't remember exactly where it was stated, but Dottore is in Not Cry, like that's a fact.
じゃあ
静止
And why is my game lagging slightly?
高き者私は
But I
下
feel
げ
like I would guess Sandrone would be the fight. Even if we're already gonna be like friends before then. No, don't claim. Even if we are already gonna become friends before then, I still feel like a fight is very likely. Because we have fought like every single Harbinger we met so far, right? Except for the two most recent ones. And like, we haven't fought Dottore yet, but that one is coming. And we haven't fought Sandrone and Columbina. Columbina could be... We could skip Columbina because she left the Fatui, so she no longer counts. So, yeah, all we are left with is Sandrone. Mask guy? You mean Piero? I mean, he's the big boss of the Fatui. He might have just like... He might have come to not cry just to check how things are going and then left or something. I mean, the final boss of Genshin as a whole could be one of... It would definitely not be Piero. But it could be the primordial one, could be Nibelung, could be Dainsleaf. I feel like those are some like better guesses. Could be the third Descender revived. In some meetings in the Outer Realms, can I assist? You should have come here an hour ago with that. I was mining rocks. Sigurd? What do you mean, the Thunderbird? Or what? But I guess we can. Sure, it won't take long.
水の味
We can go to your world this time. Last time we were in my world. Not your statue. Or the primordial one? We don't really know. But we know they're asleep. They're like in Celestia or some celestial realm. Okay, wait, do we have to fight this guy? No way, this boss is like ancient. No way we just got an achievement for him now. Wait, who is here? Yeah, Secret Source Automaton, Papilla, Hermetic Spirit Speaker, Lord of Primal Fire, Lava Dragon Statue, Secret Source Automaton. Oh, you missed the Sumeru ones? Wait, so I'm helping you with all achievements and I'm not gaining anything for that? Oh my god, man. I'm getting scammed so hard. Whatever, at least this guy will die in like 5 seconds. Imagine helping somebody without gaining anything in return, that's amazing.
大待ちとなるがいい
殲滅モード
Okay, where to next? Could be our sibling? No, I feel like by the time we are fighting the final boss, we'll already be reunited with our sibling. There is no way our sibling is the boss. All the Fontaine ones? I'm pretty sure you've done all the Fontaine ones together with me. Wait, this guy requires blooms. Okay, you do have Nahida. You do have Lauma. Because like, no, you need Dendro for him, right? You need Dendro damage to activate his cores. But you can cheese it with Hydro, because Hydro can spawn Dendro cores that then deal Dendro damage. I wonder if Fence is gonna be Kevin. Oh yeah, when I was on the Genshin trivia quiz, some of the questions were regarding the names of hypostases. This guy, then the Dendro one is Zane.
嫌いパンチよ渚のリ
静粛に
Okay, now the Dendro phase. So we need to just tap them with Dendro. Just attack them. And then you can attack them with Electro
絶縁障
afterwards.
壁展開
Here we go. Okay, where to next? Oh no, not the Setek Wenot. Everything but the Wenot. Sumeru bosses were so garbage, man.
掃除開始
神戸を垂れろ
月光のような
討末となるがいい
What are my balls?
清風のし
静粛に
っかり立ってな
Oh, I might. He didn't hit him, man. Okay, we got the down. I feel like the moth is cool. Haven't really fought the duck much yet. The duck is kinda the duck may shield lunar charge a bit too much and electro charged. Where are you now? Oh, over here. Oh my god, is this the best way to the boss? Oh man. You need to walk like 10,000 miles. Don't you have to go north? Can you go through here? Oh, you can. I mean, I know that he's in a cave. I forgot there is a side entrance though. GL Faf.
みんなに祝福をあげ
Oh, we don't have a bow.
防衛
He's gonna wreck us
起動塵となってください
if we don't kill him quickly enough.
高き者私は下げず
Is the long way? No, that was the short
の
way.
ように
The long way is to go north. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. Haven't farmed this boss in like 10 billion years. I'm just being exploited here for primo gems. Oh my god, how many bosses are there? But at least we have like a Dendro character, so the fights are actually fairly quick. All these bosses are like quick to Dendro, or most of them.
神戸を
This guy actually is Dendro resistant,
祝あり
but you still want Dendro reaction if you don't see.
邪魔をするな
Aggravate is good.
海に私は帰ってきた
For this boss you want like a Dendro, you want a Dendro sub DPS.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there is this guy as well. Is this the fastest way? I guess so. I remember farming this guy. Like, no matter which way you go, it's annoying to get to him. Because, like, after... Wait, no. Where am I going? Where am I supposed to be going? Here. No, not here. No, where? There. Oh my god. After Sumeru, they started giving us waypoints for, like, right next to bosses. Even if there's already a waypoint close by, they're gonna do another one right next to the boss. Back to when the chamber 12 was 3 hits and the Upper Flower, and it was harder back then. the war thing is. Because we had no good characters. Also we had debuffs in Abyss. Like now we have buffs, extra pyro damage or whatever. We had the debuffs back then.
防衛モード起動殲滅モード
I'm gonna destroy the pyro ring. We need to destroy the electro ring. Come on, bro. Did you not destroy the ring? I think we got it, okay.
力を思い知りなさい
Are we gonna do the new bosses as well? Come on, the Natlan ones. Or is there still more Sumeru bosses? Oh my god, there is more. No, this is Fontaine. Oh, is he one of the new ones already? He might be in the new batch. That I still don't have. Bro is still loading in his own world. But yeah, the deck is a bit too much of a extra shield, but the moth is cool. Oh, you're trying to melt, but I'm just freezing. I'm wasting your cryo. Whatever, I'm not changing my team. Not my problem.
口封じは任せたからね防衛モード
You should probably get like Shilonen instead. For the shred, because you're not getting melts anyways and you already have Hydro up. Also, this one was still old. Okay, so let's do the newer ones. Not the weeklies I will do later. So what do we have here? Radiant Moonfly Knuckle Duckle. I guess we can start there. Or wait, they just TP somewhere?
私は
Oh, okay, this one
自
also
身の
counts.
仕事の価値
Wait,
と
I cannot use Hydro here. Okay, but this guy actually have to swap. Because bringing Hydro here is actually trolling. And let's go Kinich. I'm gonna switch back later though.
再構成します福井くの語り
全力赤月の影我が命を果たせ我が輩の意向は気類なきもの今どうも気分跳ねないんだぶつけらればきっちり代償を払うんだよしみんな私に従えこの天下で裁く
Here we go. Let's go back to my nobility Nafa. We'll need them against Knuckle Duckle as well. Okay, versus this guy's other elements are fine. You just want Pyro to burst the seeds. You can start the bosses early, I can always join in a sec.
兵士みんなは俺が守れ
殲滅モード
If I'm still arriving.
私は帰ってきた
Overvape? Shilonen. It's not even not bad.
騒ぐ
With Inefa. Overvape Arlecchino with like Inefa and then like Yelan. It's actually one of her best teams. Wait, did they get an achievement right now or did they not? Was this new? I wasn't paying attention. Holawakan Gobo. This boss is super annoying when he turns into the little Pyro Spirit. But I guess we'll just skip this guys, which is nice. Yeah, okay. I guess he's not annoying when you just murder him. Movika's bike looks so cool here, in burst mode. Okay, where did you TP to? Here we go. Oh, and this is Chaska will be pretty peak actually. Pretty peak patrol song.
起動塵となってください。
私は帰ってきた。
Yo, that's damage. You already disappeared, but I don't see where you are gonna reappear yet. Here we go. And Jay, in Atlan, all the waypoints are right next to the boss. Because even if there is a waypoint close by, like this one up here, they're always gonna make another one right next to the boss. Sometimes they are like, even maybe a bit too much. Not in this case, because this boss is like in a cave. But it's better to have too many waypoints than not enough. For sure.
殲滅モード。
討伐となるがいい。
Shaman's final trial. Oh yeah, both secret source automatons. The cryo one as well. Hopefully you beat him before he creates the pillars. But don't worry, I can climb them, so we'll be fine.
そばにいてくれるわ。鉄実よ。またやるではないか。
Hopefully. I guess I'm just raw charging. Don't have anything better to do. I think we will have to climb the pillars. Yeah, judging by our damage. Oh yeah, because you have Mavwika with no not land
私は
characters.
下げす。
塵と
So
な
no
って
wonder
くだ
she's
さい。
kinda terrible. You should have stayed with the Chaska, that was better. Or picked Chilano instead of Bennett. But yeah, I mean, it still works. If it works, it works. Who's next? The cryo guy over here? Yep. Skerg Bennett. Okay, if you let's switch to make a proper team. Let me go. Wait, if we play 2 Escofias, how does that work?
やっふんと。
Whatever, I will play Higuin. Do 2 Escofias start?
データを預かるわ。目の下も満足させて。無理キス。
Go Higuin, go!
結果は今すぐ宇宙車ね。
I gotta pull Higuin guns one day. Actually one-shot enemies with her burst. No, probably do not cry. Hello, Saya? Oh no, there's still something here. Oh no, there's not cry already, okay. We get actually first talk with the ducky. It's like the fontaine ones. Oh, we've got an anecdote. Or just dialogue here. Maybe just random dialogue.
平和調理。
Wait, you stayed with the scare? Whatever, enough of carries this.
討伐となるがいい。
殲滅モード。滅。
The music is big for the deck. Into the breach. Oh, you have... Do you have a Selnik Chronicle or is it just blue by default when I view it? even if you don't have one.
静止
霊体の時代の最高の一品。やあこの点
I'm gonna wait until he debuffs me, or maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, okay, he's gonna die because he can debuff us. Sure. Okay, is that all? What is that? This? Yeah, that's the weekly bosses left. Man, I've been exploited so hard here. Let me mark them in my thingy. Okay. I guess I can do Lord of Eroded Primal Fire in co-op as well. Are you doing the weekly bosses or should I random match? I guess if you want to play with me, you can snipe me anyways. You don't mind? Okay, so we can do the Lord of Eroded Primal Fire. Get wrecked over there. Wait, you haven't done anything here? Oh my god, bro. Okay, so I guess I just gotta wait here until you start the domain. No need for me to go there. Yeah, the Natlan boss. The Goisototh. Gosoitoth. Surely that tells you more. Do you guys give 20 primo from achievements? Oh, I gotta accept. Can check. You can just go to the achievement menu and see. I'm not sure how much it gives. Actually, wait, here? No, they give 10. They all give... all of these combat achievements give 10. Okay, we gotta pick some legit team. If you're going Mavujka... I could try like unfilling a city
ベ
ladder.
ルジーヌはフォンテーヌが誇る美しき生命体だ。彼女らとは良い関係を築くといい。決して傷つけたりしないように。
Or maybe stay with the Nuvilat. Actually, yeah, I'll stay with Nuvilat. We should be good with that. This was a fine team. Wait, no, not... Okay, shoot. Whatever can be Citlali. I wanted to switch back to Inefa. Would be a bit better. Citlali buffs both Cryo and Hydra though, so it's okay. Okay, let's go! So I'll first let you melt. Oh my god, I'm already getting wrecked. My god, why am I not applying? Okay. We got the melt, now I'm going with regular damage. Oh wait, this requires Night Soul.
慎みめよ契約を果たせ悪用の力を思い知りなさい
Okay, good then. Okay, this one's better than my single player runs.
私は帰ってきた。
Okay, wait, this was good. Oh, but because I don't have enough, I'm not getting friendship. Oh no, enough is mark friendship anyways. And the Kamba has been lost. We've waited all these years. The believers have lost this one. 71,000 channel points go to the doubters. Now I've already done my other weekly bosses. I'm not gonna get exploited this time. What is this? Oh, here. Thank you for your help with these achievements. Polly didn't die this time. I don't die all that often. Only sometimes. Okay. Back to not cry. And yeah, we've bought our Tangent Resin, we've done our weekly bosses. Those are the most important things to do every week. The resin has been spent. Yeah, so thank you everybody very much for watching, but this will be the end of the stream for today. I do, however, stream every single day at 8 PM CST, which is 3.5 hours before now. You can join the Discord server to get stream notifications and the like. Our next Genshin stream is gonna be the day after tomorrow when we are gonna be pulling for Flins. So that's gonna be super cool. I might even try to go for cons if we get lucky. If I lose with the 50-50 at like 80 PT twice or something, that's gonna be the end of that probably. But if I can get a bit luckier, I would happily get some cons for him. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye!